Welcome back. Welcome back. In today's videos, we're going to react on Mbuyiseni moment, like in Parliament, when was EFF members. There's a lot. There's a lot to focus on. You understand?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Deputy President, I genuinely wish you a great recovery. I think when people are suffering health issues, we must wish them well and not make fun of them. Having said that, we're discussing this important question of disclosure. President, if you received any funding for your campaign as the Deputy President of the ANC, if you have received this funding that you would have received to campaign.
Hello guys, welcome back to today's videos. We are reacting to Mbuyiseni. You know, like now Mbuyiseni being trending, so like he's going back to EFF. He left EFF. So people are so depressed, man. So like, why Mbuyiseni left Julius Malema? Why Mbuyiseni left us? Why this guy left us? What is the reason behind it? You understand? Why this guy left us? Why Mbuyiseni? Why you left EFF? But there's a first video where I was reacting on the mission, like why he left EFF. You understand? We can.
Become a deputy president of the ANC. And if you could please just tell us some of the people or some of the entities that could have funded you to become a deputy president of the ANC.
So like now, this so like guys, I'm busy, you know, because of this the 2 hours session. This is a 2 hour session you're focusing on 1 hour and 30 minutes. So like normally we're certainly known as someone who's smart, you know, someone who can think out of the box. Other they say is a brain of EFF, you know, but as we don't know. And when you check the comments, we have 182 comments. I'm just here for Joe. This guy does it for me. I can listen to this all day. Ndlozi, you are just another level of ethics.
This house doesn't normally deal with party political issues. Of course, I will not block the deputy president from sharing information if he wishes to do so, but I'm just finding it strange to get up and ask about a party political activity.
The madam says like, Aibo, what is happening here? And yeah, I done these things.
Thank you.
Mbuyiseni was asking, this is a very difficult question. This is how they know Mbuyiseni. So you're asking this guy a difficult question. This is how people know Ndlozi. Ndlozi thought that parliament is lecture room. So like the door is a lecture room, is not a serious politician. In South Africa, when you speak deep English, they think you are smart. That's a fact. Laughing when asking the question, he knew Mbusa will not able to answer the question. What Mbusa is going to say? Let's see.
My question is, there's very little understanding in the country.
I think this thing, the same Mbusa Mbaramete.
Honorable Speaker.
However, Deputy President, you are
Honorable Speaker.
free to answer if you so wish.
Honorable Speaker, just the order. Ne?
Honorable Ngoni,
Thank you so much.
Why allow the person to answer the question and you want to disturb Honorable Speaker? What's wrong? You know, like it's very hard to react on something like this. It's very what do I mean? Salive.
So
please
much,
take a seat, Deputy President.
we're so much in litigious environment, and at some stage we would want to be worried that courts don't say Parliament doesn't observe its own.
Look, why are you standing? They're not asking you a question. Sorry for that. They're not asking you a question. Relax. So anyway, then I'm going to say Getty McKenzie and Mbuyiseni. We are going to go to that. So like now we are still here. Let's go.
Own rules. Now, the follow-up question by Honorable Ndlozi, which you have dealt with, Honorable Speaker, but also carry two parts. The follow-up question may only have one part. I'll just rise on that point of order. Thank you.
Honorable Deputy President, please exercise your right to answer. Honorable Ndlozi, please allow the Deputy President first.
Speaker,
Then I'll recognize you.
with the greatest respect, Speaker.
No, I am saying let the Deputy President answer.
What's the question? I didn't get the question. I think I can get the question here. But people can do just another level of ethics. Honorable Ndlozi is always on point. Ndlozi is very proactive. His part contribute to EFF, same future voice here. I'm here to watch Honorable Ndlozi and his prudence. You know, like people they think when you speak like English, deep English like that. But this is what happened during apartheid. They make them to believe like when you speak deep English educated, they make them to believe like when you speak deep English educated. Who said when you speak deep English educated? Who told you that? That's what I want. Who told you that? So like when you speak deep English, you're educated and blah blah blah. Those kind of issues. I want to know.
Perhaps before, because I think you misconstrued my question.
What is misconstrued? You misconstrued something. You misconstrued. Yeah. You misconstrued. What is that? What is misconstrued?
Deputy Honorable Speaker, there's an ethics case regarding Mr. Maimani
It doesn't
receiving
matter.
funding in the DA.
It doesn't matter. It's okay.
It matter. It matter. But we see what we have in South Africa, ma. It matter. Why you say it doesn't matter? So it doesn't matter. It matter a lot. It matter a lot. A lot. How? How? Why does it matter? People they must know.
Please
So
just take a
you have
seat.
an obligation to answer, Deputy President, about funding you are receiving.
Point of order.
Honorable Deputy President, please, Honorable Steers, and let's just let this question be done.
Madam
with.
Speaker, in Rule 85, you can't cast aspersions on members of the House. There's no ethics committee case involved.
He left. Let me talk now. Yeah, I slept well. Maybe now I shoot the last video. I just shoot 2 videos. I'll shoot the last one and then take a break and eat. You're still in bed, right? So, like, I guess, like, you know, when you're in a married, you must sometimes like make time for your wife. So, like, Stesen, he left DA. We don't know why he left DA. What is the cause? But the thing I can tell, he left.
Mr. Maimani before the House.
I know, Honorable Member, so I didn't want us to waste our time with that. Honorable Deputy President, please proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Ndlozi, thank you very much for wishing me well. You're the only one that wished me from this side.
Who wish you what? Oh, I remember the guy now. I remember the guy now.
Thank you very much. However, your question, it's a new question, and I don't think it's relevant. Probably if you really insist on the question, put it.
There's a new question. So like, yes, your question, man. I love your question, but your question is a new question. So meaning, I don't know how to answer your question. Not the new question, my. How do you answer this, ma? Who selected you? Is a new question. There's something like that. There's something like that. The question is a new question. Or it's like, I don't understand. I don't know.
I'm here with you. If it's agreed in your committees, in your programming, that this question must be asked to me, I'll be duty bound to do so, to answer it. But this time it's a question, I regard it as a new question, and it involves the ANC, of which normally I'm not a treasurer, and I'm not a spokesperson of the ANC. But if you insist on the question, put it in writing. Let's take it forward.
Point of order.
What is the new question, ma? What is the new question? I try to understand. So like, you know, this question is a new question. Doesn't make any sense for me. Doesn't make any sense for me. It's like, your question. Your question is a new question. You see, I can answer a question. The problem is a new question. To say like, hey man, I don't know how to answer that question. I will ask my colleagues. Very easy.
Speaker.
Honorable Ndlozi, what's the point of order?
Speaker, the question does not have anything to do with the ANC.
Facts. Tell them Ndlozi to. Hi.
It has to do with him and his ambition personally to become a deputy president of the ANC. Whether he received money himself to fund his political campaign, not the political campaign of the ANC. A treasurer of the ANC would not receive money in that regard. You would receive.
No, that's the right question. Why is it like this is a new question? It's a personal question. The third thing is a personal question. And he comes like this is a new question. Yeah? There's a new question. Right. Things we see in Parliament, man. Things we see in Parliament. This is a new question. I never saw something like that my whole life.
On a point of order,
So
Speaker.
please tell the people of South Africa if you were
Point of
funded.
order, Speaker.
It's a point. Let me request Honorable Ndlozi to take his seat now and let Honorable Maseko please raise the point of order.
Speaker, I want you to rule on this. There is no independent in this house. We're all on the ticket of political parties. So there is no person who campaign for their own. So you are just
You
out of order.
individually took an oath.
You are out of order.
You alone.
Honorable
took an oath of
Ndlozi,
office.
Honorable Ndlozi, you should be patient when other people do what you, which is exercise your right to raise points of orders. It's okay.
Facts. But now I'm still problem with this is a new question. There's something called new question. In my entire life, I never hear something like that. This is a new question. But if let's make for argument sake, right? For argument's sake, you'll say Julius Malema is smarter than Ndlozi. For argument's sake, you know, like just to make argument, you say that, or we won't say that. This is the argument sake. Remember. Comment.
You have a view, but the point is your question contained an inquiry as to whether the honorable member campaigned to be the deputy president of the ANC. We were all listening. However, we are now done with that particular
Madam
question.
Speaker.
Honorable,
Stay easy. What's wrong with stay easy? Stay easy. Oh, it's hard to pronounce his name.
yes, Honorable
Madam
Speaker,
Speaker, I accept the ruling that you've made, but I would ask that there is that you do look at Hansard, because if you look at section Rule 142 that the Honourable Goonian quoted, it says there that it may arise from the answer. The Deputy President opened the door to the follow-up when he said that he had to make a submission and declaration of donations received. So I would argue that the question.
I will argue too. This during my boozer filter for the question, I believe like this. I love this one. I believe like.
Honorable Speaker, we have the rules of the House.
Order, members.
We have the
All the members, this guy, that lady next to him wanted to laugh. He was never the same after this humiliation. Mama Tandi Mudis Ukile Watohela that night, cooking for the day, Honorable Ndlozi. That means like there's something bad, there's something spy, there's something fishy there. Bro, I'm telling you, if South Africa Parliament decide to start show TV, revenue gain will pass here. So I wanted to remove the jacket after Ndlozi pulled the trigger. This is not a perfect wedding. Oh my God, they say that because of they say this is not a perfect wedding. Let's listen.
rules of the House.
Honorable member, this is not a perfect wedding. On what rule are you rising? On what rule? Honorable Ndlozi.
This lady, right? This lady, they love. These two ladies, they love. When they say this is not a perfect lady.
Take your seat. Honorable members of the EFF, honorable member, take your seat.
They are laughing. They are laughing, all of them. This is not a perfect wedding. This is not a perfect wedding.
Honorable
Please
Speaker,
proceed.
Honorable Speaker, we have rules of the House here. We are not at Juju Valley or Megete Lodge. On a point of
We are not there to fail because he's coming back. He's coming back. So like we are not into the valley. Yeah, we are not into the valley. They say, hey, well, this is not a perfect wedding. They say, hey, this is not a perfect wedding, man. You are disturbing us.
Order, Speaker.
Speaker, look.
So, Speaker, on a point of order.
Honorable Speaker, we have been abused for too long now.
Please take
We cannot
member.
like the manner in which Mantua is being abused at home by
He take it personal. Now include his wife. I don't know which wife, but now he take it personal. Who abuzu Mantua?
Honorable Manema. This is totally out of order, Honorable Speaker. Let us apply the House of the Rules. EFF, if they want to engage you, let's go outside and engage outside. Leave the elderly people. Let's go and engage outside.
This guy took it personal now. He was no longer standing for whatever was standing. He's standing for personal like now. He make it personal. He make it personal. He's like, let's go outside in parliament. Unprofessional. Say like, let's go outside. Now we are the same. We are the target. I don't know how to say that in English. He took it personal. You don't come to parliament and do things personal. When you come to parliament, you're supposed to do other stuff, and it become personal here. It will never work. Okay, like now we're going to give a stay Hazen to speak his mind. You can see people in parliament, they lost focus. We can see this guy play with the phone. Two guys playing the phone in parliament. Number one here. He's playing with his phone. Number two, yeah. Playing with his phone. I don't know what the member is looking, but you can see like maybe they are busy playing with the phone while you talk about serious matter.
The question of Honourable Ndlozi was in fact in order because the Deputy President himself had invited the question.
All right, I'll look at the answered.
I'll look at the answered. Oh my God.
Honorable members, we come to question number 33.
Sorry. We are still on those now. We are still on Ndlozi. Ndlozi. Yeah, Ndlozi. Yeah, when I'm Ndlozi. It's my first time seeing those addressing the parliament. Normally, people address parliament will be their president, Julius Malema.
Thank you very much, House Chairperson.
Kendrick, why you come like you're unprepared? Yeah? Why you come here like you are unprepared, you are looking for pages? What is happening is you didn't come here prepared. Yeah, you didn't come here prepared. Just a question.
Now, the EFF has been rightly credited as the central reason why public confidence and focus on the Fifth Parliament has risen.
Don't use your deep English here. People who are watching, they're older people. I think like someone must come and tell those like, don't use deep English because of people who are watching you. People who are coming here to watch, they are older people.
Is the teeth that were restored to the Fifth Parliament for it to bite when it comes to holding the executive accountable in this age of parasitic politics and petty bourgeois.
What are you saying? Productivity bourgeois. So come on, let's go to comments. Oh my God, I need dictionary now. I love the fact that I don't have to sit and watch the debates for 3 hours for the best part. It's you say bring them us. I just love EFF, I'm addicted. Without EFF, South Africa is nothing like it, or it's true or not. Our confidence leadership is in red. I love this man. Dr. Ndlozi reminds me, I don't like it, do it. Please could you remind them, I'm conscious whatever, shalala. You talk a deep English. People like us, we don't understand what you're talking about. Because me, I have to react back. I have to educate what he said and what I think, share my opinion.
Without the EFF, the process for amendment of the Constitution to allow the historic and revolutionary objective of land expropriation without compensation would have never been realized.
Thanks. So without EFF, man, I don't lie. I don't know where black people will be like now without EFF. I don't understand. I don't like. Oh my God. Without EFF, we are nothing.
This process saw the largest public participation in parliament processes ever. I think even including since there was a republic in South Africa. Without the remedial actions of the public protector, this parliament, without the EFF, the remedial action of the public protector on Nkandla would have never seen the light of day.
So what will be without EFF? That is why I'm saying like without EFF, we are nothing. Yeah, the people may be against it. There are people who may say like, without EFF for black child, because of for domestic workers, people are being not feeling treated fairly. They went to EFF. They went there to complete to the things. You understand?
Because Jacob Zuma wanted to ignore them without a successful court review. Why? Because each time Zuma appeared in this house, as long as he did not respect the remedial action, he was faced by a legitimate protest of EFF MPs, which forced him kicking and screaming to abide by the public protector's office remedial action.
You are ready now, those. We must come prepared, you must come ready, you know. Reading is very important. You cannot come, but like when you address people with the love, like I think like President Boko is the one who, when he's present, address Malema, they don't come with papers. You know? They don't come with papers. When they come to read or present, you understand?
Without EFF, there would have never been a new president of the ANC called Ramaphosa.
Yeah, yeah, facts. Because of, yeah, he's right. You know why? Because of EFF, we're saying Jacob Zuma must resign. They say like he must resign because of his eating the money.
In fact, there's no new dawn without the EFF. There would have not been a successful removal of Jacob Zuma to pride yourselves with that lousy idea called the new dawn. Zuma did not resign out of his innocent conscience. He was forced by the central consideration that here in Parliament, he will not be able to have peace from the benches of the EFF. Now, why is this protest of EFF?
Okay, I hear you, Smith. So like that means you are saying like you use AI after that you plagiarize by yourself. What do you call it in English? You write it your own ways, like based on your understanding.
The apartheid spatial planning makes it hard to sustain mass protests that disrupt the normal life of power in South Africa. Therefore, the people depend on the public representatives within the system to make power uncomfortable, to make the business of power business unusual until they comply with the remedial action of the public protector.
Come on, man, give this girl, this gent, his hands. Give Dr. Ndlozi his flowers. You know, like you can't react and talk to your phone again. But reaction like this one is formal. It's not informal. Like people, they come and dance and do. This one is formal. And again, like I need to check if like it's disconnected or what. You understand? I need to come and check if it's disconnected or what. But man, Ndlozi, dog. Ndlozi. Yeah. Ndlozi, man, you need to come back to EFF. You need to come back to EFF.
Many ANC MPs who are characterized by
MPs